So we're really excited here at Church on the Rock to introduce our community at large to some technology that we are certain is going to help to connect and communicate amongst each other better. It's called Workplace and Workplace Chat. There are two apps that we're inviting everyone to install and access as soon as possible. These don't replace our church mobile app, and they do not replace the Church Community Builder app either. They accomplish totally different things. The primary functions in Workplace and Workplace Chat are going to allow us to have various groups, small and large, such as your ID groups, women's ministry, youth, kids, the corporate church at large, to share updates, announcements, resources, and carry on chat conversations a lot more simply and seamlessly than we have been in the past. A couple of improvements that we believe this is going to create right away. There's a lot of communication that comes from the church staff out to the church body. We try to limit that as much as we can. Part of the problem with that communication is it's one directional. It's not a relational conversation, and we're all about the relationship here. Another thing is that when smaller groups are trying to connect, you're using random social media platforms and or text or chat solutions. A big hurdle with that is adding and subtracting people and or having multiple streams for the same group purpose. This is going to remedy all of those issues right out of the gate. Couple of key points to be aware of. This is not another social media platform. It is a church community communication platform. All right, let's make that's clear right there. It is for the Church on the Rock community only, not for anyone from the outside. Though if they come into our community, they can immediately get added into the system. This is built off the backbone of the Facebook software and existing apps. So a lot of the features are going to feel and function very similar to what you're used to, which makes adoption really easy. But again, it is not Facebook and a social media platform. We're going to highlight a couple of the groups we want you guys to be able to pay close attention to when you first come into this system. So the Workplace and the Workplace Chat app is obviously available on your mobile devices. You can also access it via the browser on any of your computers and tablet. A couple of things we want to highlight for you when you first come here into the Workplace app. On the home page, again, it's going to look a little bit familiar to your normal wall that you would have, say, on Facebook. But the crucial thing is going to be right here across the top are various groups. Now, you don't have to be in every group. You only have to be a part of the groups that are applicable to you. Even if you're not in the group, some of them you can still go see what's going on in those groups. So let me just highlight a couple for you. Local needs. This here is a place where we as the body can submit as a post anytime I know that there is a need, right? And that's something that I can now make known for the rest of the community, and they can then go ahead and let us know if that's something that they can service on. So we're gonna discard that post there, but here's an example. Brad has talked with the owners of Mill Creek Pub, and they've got food boxes they want to distribute to people who are in need. So we're looking for delivery individuals. So we can jump down here into the comments, and my family already said, yeah, we'd love to help deliver food boxes from the restaurant out to people in need as an example. Another one of these groups we want to jump into would be our prayer wall. This is a place that we can come and can submit prayer requests. So for example, down here, let's take a moment and ask the Lord to bless our government leaders, local, state, national, and so forth. In the comment string, people can join and contribute to those prayer requests as they like. One additional one is the, let's say, COTR Kids Corner. So yeah, you get the newsletter announcement every single week about what's happening in Kids Corner, but here, Charity, her team can update us of even additional things that are going on that are relevant, and we can participate with Kids Corner there when they've got different content, let's say, about how we can discuss with our kids the Bible studies that they're going through on their Sunday services. Beyond that, we can then go to the chat functionality. Again, it's an additional app that you install, but it seamlessly integrates. So within this chat now, all the groups that I'm a part of that have chats built into them, those would be in here. So as an example, the Workplace admin group is one where myself and other people who are helping to administer the software, we can come and we can chat in here. So I asked how the email is going with Carmen and the team. She said, ready, accept the video. I said, okay, soon to come. And now we're good to go, and everyone who's a part of that group is aware that we're working on that. I can come in here and I can create additional groups. Let's say me and some of my buddies are part of a prayer group that we're hanging out. I can come and I can add all of those guys into my prayer group here. I want to add another brother in there. David Welcome is an example, and David Burgess. Man, both those guys are awesome prayer warriors. So of course we're going to add them both in here. And now I can create that group and start communicating directly between them. If I want to go add someone in later, I can. If we need to remove someone at a certain point in time, we can. So again, group-based chats, and then any different chat groups that you want to create or individuals are automatically within the system. We're believing that this solution is a benefit right now and long term because we're being asked to distance ourselves physically from one another for the sake of community protection, that this actually gives us a way to still be close to one another for all the specific necessary dialogue that we need to be having with each other. So again, we're believing that this is going to be an awesome solution for this very immediate season and for seasons to come.